Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Hope you've all had a great Wednesday. It is the 12th of January. Wanted to jump on here and share a few things with you real quick about Harry and Meghan. But before I start, I just wanted to share something with you all. I had a really big disappointment today. Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened to me. Do you all know who Darius Rucker is? He is the lead singer of Hootie and the Blowfish. He's Hootie minus the Blowfish. Well, you know that he does country music. So I really like him and I love Hootie and the Blowfish. I was a teenager in the 90s. So I was, that was the prime time of my life. I loved their music. Well, he's on tour right now, going solo without the Blowfish, and he is coming to near my house next month, February, about 3 hours away, and he's doing a meet and greet. And I was just so excited about it. I wanted to meet him so bad. And I got paid today from my 9 to 5, and I was going to go online and buy the ticket to the meet and greet and the concert. So I went on there this afternoon to buy it, and it wasn't available. I called the venue and they said that they were sold out. So I went on Ticketmaster's website and looked up and called all the venues that were near my house that he's going to be at in the near future, and they were all sold out of the meet and greet tickets. I was so disappointed. Oh my gosh, everybody. Well, anyway, so let's get into this about Harry and Meghan. So, I was watching a video today with a body language expert about Meghan, and he was talking about she has an attitude problem, and that's what I wanted to discuss today. So, we all know, but we don't want to admit, right, that Meghan has become one of the most famous women in the world since she married Harry in 2018. I mean, she's right up there with her friends Oprah, Hillary, and Michelle Obama, which is her dream come true. I'm sure she's moist just thinking about the very idea. However, extremely famous people, they are scrutinized very heavily, more so than us, for a fact. But anyway, so like I was saying, I saw a video with a body language expert, and he was watching a video of Meghan taken at a royal event, and he alleges that this video shows Meghan displaying a huge attitude problem, which, once again, I'm clutching the pearls because I'm shocked and bewildered someone would say that Meghan has an attitude problem. She's the sweetest, most generous, kind-hearted person I've never met. But the event was the 50th anniversary of the investiture of the Prince of Wales. I remember seeing this clip myself. It took place at Buckingham Palace, and Megs was there with her husband, Harry, and Prince William and Kate Middleton were there, Prince Charles and Camilla, and the Queen, of course. So according to this body language expert, however, during one part of the event, Meghan, who we all know respects the traditions and customs of the royal family more than anyone, broke with protocol. The actual royals, like Kate and William, Charles and Camilla, the Queen, they were directed to go into the room to look at the artifacts, while Harry and Megs were told to stay in a separate room and not to come into the room with the real royals. However, Meghan did not listen, and she walked right in. Now, in the clip, Charles walks into the room before Harry and Meghan, and he turns his back, and he gives a very subtle signal with his index finger to stop Harry and Meghan from coming in. But based on the Sussex's feet movement, the body language expert said that Harry did not have intentions of coming into the room, but he allegedly followed Meghan while she ignored the rule. He said, and I quote the body language guru, Harry knew that this was wrong because he hesitated. He's almost 2 steps behind Meghan, playing with his ring. She began walking, looking straight into Charles's face, and did not stop or even turn around, not to confirm that Harry was walking behind her. I understand that learning so many rules and protocol could be a challenge for anyone, but Meghan's prior job was memorizing scripts, so we know that this was not a memory issue, more of an attitude issue. Once again, clutching the pearls. Meghan having an attitude? No, sir. Thank you very much. I disagree with your hypothesis all around. But the thing about Meghan's prior job was memorizing scripts. Do you really think that she could memorize a script? I don't know if I recall when Lindsay Lohan hosted Saturday Night Live several years ago, and this was after all the trouble she got into with her arrest, etc., etc. But she was she didn't have the lines memorized. And you could look at her and tell by the way her eyes were moving and the way she was talking that she was looking at cue cards. She did not have a word of that memorized. And I doubt very highly that Meghan memorized the lines that she was doing in Suits. She probably had somebody over to the side with a set of cue cards who, like for Lindsay Lohan and so many others, would not remember their lines and hold up, the cue cards, etc. Meghan isn't smart enough to remember all that. Well, I shouldn't say she's not smart. She got into the royal family by scheming and scamming, so she does have a little brains. But I doubt very highly she memorized the lines. She read cue cards. She can read, yes, and she collected a paycheck, so she did a little bit. Do you remember that movie that came out a few years ago called The Prince? No, it was. It had. Oh gosh, Heath Ledger's ex-wife. Michelle Williams, yes. She played Marilyn Monroe in it, and it was about the filming of that movie, The Prince and the Showgirl, that Marilyn did with Laurence Olivier. And if you remember, Marilyn was in a really bad place while she was doing this movie, and she didn't have the lines memorized, and they had little cards with the lines all over the set, like inside the drawers, so Marilyn could look down and read them, and on top of cabinets and all this stuff. So that's probably the way it was for Meghan. I'm sure she had it real cushy because we all know that she was, I don't want to say lying on the casting couch, but she probably allegedly did a few favors for the director, so he tended to be kind and work with her a little bit, and knew that she had a little problem memorizing. But anyway, guys, let me sum it up for you. Meghan ignores rules and protocol, and does as she pleases. That will be quite a shock to several of you. And Harry knows it's wrong, but he blindly follows his wife like a sick little puppy dog. And Meghan is terrible at memorizing things. She accommodates the director in special ways, so he will put the lines all over the set for her, and she doesn't have to memorize a single thing. Oh, good for her. She doesn't have to do any real work, but she collects a big paycheck. I wish I had it so nice. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I have gone on long enough. Hope you have a great evening. Bye.